So today we are going to start a new topic, a new chapter that is on constrained optimization. Constrained optimization means that you are looking at an optimal solution for a given function but with some constraints, with some restrictions. तो हमने पिछले चैप्टर में चैप्टर 17 में अनकॉन्स्ट्रेन्ड ऑप्टिमाइजेशन स्टडी किया and we looked at how for a given function without any constraints we can calculate an optimum solution. In this chapter we are going to look at functions and their optimal solutions when they have certain restrictions. So if I had to write this in terms of a functional form, then you are basically talking about some kind of function which you need to optimize, जिसको हम objective function बोलते हैं. So say you have a utility function and it is a function of n variables. So you have to maximize the utility of a consumer given certain constraints. So you have a certain constraint which is most usually the constraint on the budget of the consumer. The consumer wants to maximize his or her utility such that the budget, the expenditure that the consumer makes on the entire bundle is equal to the income that he has. Yeah. So P1, P2, Pn basically are the prices of each of these commodities x1, x2, xn. तो आप जब इनको multiply करके add कर दोगे, which is P1 x1 plus P2 x2 till Pn xn, then what you get is the total amount of money that you are spending on your consumption bundle. And the constraint is saying that the amount that you are spending on the consumption bundle has to be equal to the income that you have. Obviously, the consumer cannot spend more than the income that he has. So there is a constraint, there is a restriction. And in economics, you will come across many such problems where you want to find the optimal solution given certain constraints. Economics is a study of, scarcity of resources or making a choice when there is a presence of scarce resources. So definitely you will come across a lot of such problems where you have to find an optimal point for a given function such that certain restrictions, certain constraints are satisfied. ऐसे तरीके की problems को हम constrained optimization problem बोलते हैं. More specifically in this case we'll call it as a constrained maximization problem because we are maximizing the objective function. So this is called as the objective function जिसको आप maximize कर रहे हो और ये यहाँ पे हो जाती हैं constraints या restrictions. Now there are primarily two ways to solve such kinds of problem. The first is to convert this constrained problem into an unconstrained problem. तो पहला तरीका है कि आप इसको एक unconstrained optimization problem में convert कर दो. और उसको किस तरीके से convert करोगे? So you notice that यहाँ पे when you look at the restriction or the constraint function, we can say that one of the variable is basically a function of the rest of the variables. So xn here, अगर इसको थोड़ा सा modify करो, so you can actually write the entire equation in terms of xn. And further you can calculate the exact value of xn by dividing both sides by pn. Now you can substitute this xn back into the objective function. So first step is to formulate xn as a function of the rest of the variables and then substitute xn in the main utility function. So the changed utility function will basically be a utility function of x1 x2 till f of x1 x2 till xn minus 1. Yeah. तो आपने क्या करा है यहाँ पे, आपने बेसिकली एक कॉन्स्ट्रेन्ड ऑप्टिमाइजेशन प्रॉब्लम को एक अनकॉन्स्ट्रेन्ड ऑप्टिमाइजेशन प्रॉब्लम में कन्वर्ट कर दिया बाय सब्सटीट्यूटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्सएन फ्रॉम द कॉन्स्ट्रेन्ट फंक्शन. ये जो रिलेशनशिप है ये बेसिकली ये रिस्ट्रिक्शन का रिलेशनशिप है. आप जब इस रिलेशनशिप को वापस ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन में सब्सटीट्यूट कर दोगे then you will get a function which incorporates the condition. This objective function is actually incorporating this restriction. And the only difference is that now this function will become an unconstrained फंक्शन, इसके ऊपर फर्दर कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शंस नहीं है. So the first way to convert to solve a constraint optimization problem is to convert it into a unconstrained problem and then solve it using the techniques, using the methods that we have read in the last chapter. But क्या होता है कि बहुत बारी इस प्रॉब्लम को इस तरीके से सॉल्व करना मुश्किल हो जाता है. यू हैव सर्टेन कॉम्प्लिकेटेड फंक्शंस and it becomes difficult to convert, you know, these constrained problems into unconstrained problems. Sometimes you have more than one equality constraints. यहाँ पर अभी आपके पास सिर्फ एक equality constraint है, लेकिन you can in reality have multiple equality constraints, and in such situations it becomes difficult to follow this method. So what do we really follow when we can't follow the first method is called as the method of Lagrange multipliers. And when we talk about constraint optimization, then this is usually the most common choice that people adopt to solve for such problems. The reason being कि Lagrange multipliers का एक अपना एक economic intuitive meaning होता है. तो बहुत बारी even when you can convert a constraint problem into an unconstrained problem, you tend to prefer the method of Lagrange multipliers because this method gives you an extra interpretation of the problem in hand. Because जो Lagrange multipliers निकल कर आते हैं when you go for Lagrangian method, those multipliers have their own economic meaning. So you get an economic interpretation to the problem in your context, the problem that you have in your hand. So what is this method of Lagrangian multipliers is exactly what we are going to study in this specific chapter. And we are going to start with understanding what really is constraint optimization, what is the geometrical meaning of it, graphically हम इसको किस तरीके से represent करते हैं. और हम यहाँ पे एक special case ले रहे हैं which is a case of two variables and one equality constraint. So we are taking a function of two variables. The objective function is a function of two variables and the constraint that we have is only single constraint. So हम यहाँ पे multiple constraints नहीं ले रहे हैं, only one equality constraint. Again, I mean, it is important to look at whether the constraint has an equality sign or an inequality sign, because आप जिस टेक्निक को यूज करोगे इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए वो डिपेंड करता है कि यहाँ पे कॉन्स्ट्रेंट में इक्वालिटी का साइन है या इनइक्वालिटी का साइन है. फिलहाल जब हम कॉन्स्ट्रेंट ऑप्टिमाइजेशन या लैग्रांजियन मेथड की बात कर रहे हैं तो हम इक्वालिटी कॉन्स्ट्रेंट्स को कंसिडर कर रहे हैं. अगर यहाँ पे इनइक्वालिटी कॉन्स्ट्रेंट्स होगा देन वी हैव अ सेपरेट मेथड which we are going to study in the next chapter. So that has to be very clear that we are talking about constraints which have equality sign. Okay. So for a specific case of two variables, one equality constraint, we can change our optimization definition, the function definition as follows. Maximize function f of xy, a function of two variables, such that another constraint g of xy is satisfied for a given output value c. So maximize f of xy such that g of xy is equal to c. This is how you can define a constraint problem in terms of two variables. Now let's try to understand this problem in terms of a graph. Now if you look at this figure here, figure 18.1, you will notice that you have a function f of xy is equal to z, which is represented by this three-dimensional figure, three-dimensional surface. Basically, the shaded area represents this function f of xy is equal to z. यहाँ पे gxy is equal to c is basically this curve k that you can observe. So this curve k is basically gxy is equal to c, and if you can notice here, you also have a projection of this curve k onto the xy plane here, which is explained more clearly in this figure. But even in this figure you can notice that this is the projection of the curve k. Now k is the constraint. f of xy is the original function, the objective function, and k is the constraint. We want to find कि इस f of xy का maximum point क्या है such that k is also satisfied. Now for the moment, ignore that there is any constraint here, ignore that there is any k function here. Just look at this original f of xy objective function. You can clearly notice that here point A seems to be the maximum point. Obviously आप ऐसा point निकालना चाहते हो जहाँ पे z की वैल्यू सबसे ज़्यादा है, and it clearly seems कि अगर हम curve k को consider ना करें तो highest point on this figure is point A. So अगर ये प्रॉब्लम एक अनकॉन्स्ट्रेन्ड प्रॉब्लम होती जिसमें हमें किसी रिस्ट्रिक्शन को सेटिस्फाई नहीं करना था, then the answer clearly would have been point A. But because we have a constraint in picture here, the answer would not be point A, because at point A, curve K is not satisfied. Curve K is not passing through this point A. So this possibly cannot be the answer to the unconstrained problem. Now let's look at the projection of this. If you visually try and understand the maximum point such that curve K is satisfied, such that through that maximum point curve K passes through, then you can clearly see that point B is actually the peak of the function f of xy, such that K is also satisfied. K is also passing through that point. Geometrically, it seems that the answer would be point B. Let's look at the projections of this onto a two-dimensional space. So here you will notice that these circular figures are basically the level curves of the function f of xy. So for different values of z, हमने यहाँ पे level curves बनाए हैं, and you will notice that the value of z is increasing in this direction. So as you move from this curve to this curve to this curve, the value of z is increasing, because you can notice that point A lies in the center, and you know that point A is actually the highest point of the function. तो जैसे जैसे आप इस तरफ इस डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हो, z की वैल्यू इंक्रीज हो रही है. And here curve K is projected as follows onto the xy plane. It is as follows. Now it is quite clear that ये कर्व के इस फंक्शन को डिफरेंट लेवल कर्व्स पे कट कर रहा है, बट हमें ऐसा पॉइंट फिगर आउट करना है जिस पॉइंट पे z की हमें हाईएस्ट वैल्यू मिले, बिकॉज दैट इज व्हाट द प्रॉब्लम इज, मैक्सिमाइजेशन. यू विल नोटिस दैट इट इज कटिंग द लेवल कर्व्स ऑफ द फंक्शन एट पॉइंट b, एट पॉइंट q, एट पॉइंट p, but you will notice that because point p is lying on a level curve which is farther away from point a, बेसिकली अगर आप A पॉइंट से ज़्यादा दूर हो मतलब आपकी Z की वैल्यू डिक्रीज हो रही है. अगर आप A पॉइंट के पास हो देन योर Z वैल्यू इज बेसिकली हायर. सो एट पॉइंट P द वैल्यू ऑफ Z इज लोअर. As you keep on moving here, you will notice you reach point Q. Again, the value of Z is lower because the level curve is a lower level curve. Then you reach point B. And you notice that this is the maximum possible level curve that curve K can touch. Curve K जो कि हमारी restriction है यहाँ पे gxy is equal to c, वो maximum जो जिस level curve तक पहुँच सकता है objective function के, वो ये वाला level curve है. और इस level curve पे ये curve, ये constraint point B पे इसको touch कर रहा है, which clearly shows that point B is the point of optimality here, and we need to find the coordinates of point B. हमको ऐसे x and y coordinates find करने हैं जहाँ पे B value satisfy होती है, such that we can reach the functional value B. So if we want to solve this problem of constraint optimization, we need to find those x, y values such that we can reach point B. Now if you look at this point B here, अगर हम इसकी कोई algebraic condition सेटअप करने की कोशिश करें, then you will notice that at point B, the slope of the level curve, the slope of this level curve is exactly equal to the slope of this curve K. At point B, the slope of curve K is exactly equal to the slope of the level curve at point B. तो अगर हमको algebraic condition set up करनी है, then we want to make sure that at point of optimality, slope of tangent to the constraint curve is exactly equal to स्लोप ऑफ टेंजेंट टू द लेवल कर्व। इस पॉइंट के अलावा किसी और पॉइंट पे लेवल कर्व और कॉन्स्ट्रेंट कर्व के टेंजेंट के स्लोप इक्वल नहीं हो रहे। इट इज द ओनली पॉइंट, पॉइंट बी, जहां पे दोनों कर्व्स के टेंजेंट इक्वल है। सो क्लियरली हम इसको एक नेसेसरी कंडीशन बोल सकते हैं टू फाइंड द ऑप्टिमम पॉइंट। नाउ व्हाट इज द स्लोप ऑफ द कर्व gxy is equal to c? We can apply the knowledge, the information from implicit differentiation, and we can say that the slope will be g1 prime by g2 prime minus g1 prime by g2 prime. ये हो गई slope of the tangent for the constraint curve. And similarly we can write down the slope of the tangent for the level curve, which will be equal to minus f1 prime xy is equal to f2 prime xy. So we can say that the necessary condition for finding the optimum point in case of a constrained problem, this condition has to satisfy, which is the slope of the tangent of the level curve has to be equal to the slope of the tangent of the constraint curve. So पहली condition जो सेटिस्फाई होनी चाहिए वो ये सेटिस्फाई होनी चाहिए। दूसरी कंडीशन जो सेटिस्फाई होनी चाहिए वो ये होनी चाहिए कि जो भी ऑप्टिमम पॉइंट निकल कर आता है, लेट्स से द पॉइंट ऑफ ऑप्टिमैलिटी इज x स्टार y स्टार, सो एक्चुअली these are also x star y star, then this x star y star has to satisfy the constraint, which is that gx star y star should be equal. When you combine these two conditions, then you can find out your answer for a given constraint problem, constraint optimization problem. So these two conditions need to satisfy to find the solution. Let's quickly look at a question of constraint optimization problem and how we can apply these conditions to this problem. Say you want to maximize this function xy subject to this equality constraint 2x plus y is equal to m. Now consider this as a utility function xy. X and y are the two commodities और ये यहाँ पे आप इसको एक budget equation की तरह समझ सकते हो. Now the first thing that you need to do is, first condition is that you want to first calculate the slope of the level curve and then slope of the constraint curve. So g1 prime here would be 2 and g2 prime will be 1. इस फंक्शन को बेसिकली इस फंक्शन को पहले आप x से डेरिवेट करोगे, देन y से डेरिवेट करोगे. सिमिलरली इसको आप x से डेरिवेट करोगे डिवाइडेड बाय partial derivative of this function with respect to the second variable. So this is the first condition that you will have, which is saying that 2 times x should be equal to y. Yeah? But since we have two variables here, हम इसको एक single equation से solve नहीं कर सकते. We cannot find a unique solution of x and y by just looking at this equation. So we need a second equation in x and y, which will basically be this equation. Because we want to solve for this problem, it is important कि ये जो condition है ये यहाँ पे satisfy हो. So we can substitute, instead of y we can place this substitution. So y has to be equal to 2x. So we can say that 2x plus 2x should be equal to m. That is 4x should be equal to m, or x should be equal to m by 4. Optimum value for x will be m by 4. And similarly आप इस condition को use करके यहाँ पे y की value निकाल सकते हो, which will be 2m by 4 or m by 2. So this given maximization problem could be solved at coordinate m by 4 comma m by 2. So it's a simple two-step method where you first solve for the necessary condition, which is the slope of the tangent of the level curve should be equal to the slope of the tangent of the constraint curve. You will get a condition in x and y. Then you substitute this condition in the equality constraint and you find the value for x and y. So this will be the solution for this problem.